Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely insane. This woman is dating men for the wrong reasons.
So I had somebody that asked to take me on a date, right? And I was telling him, well, instead of taking me on a date, the same money that you gonna use towards the date, you can help me buy my part for my car.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My car is still drivable, but I need like a crankshaft or a camshaft, and it's like $200.
The fuck that got to do with me?
I was like, I'll come up with the rest, you know, like you ain't got to give me the whole thing.
You're fucking poor.
Yeah, this woman isn't looking for a date or someone to live her life with. She's looking for government assistance or just financial assistance. And you're definitely not going to be that for her. A lot of women like to say that they're on dating apps because they feel lonely, because they want someone to be with or grow a family with. That's absolute BS. These women are just broke.
Thank you so much. Can I get the iced horchata espresso, medium, please? And then, can I actually pay for her drink as well? I was gonna pay for your drink. Is that alright? I just thought you were really pretty. No, that's it.
Can I get a name?
Milo?
Right
Alright, thank you so much. Yeah. Wanna go sit outside?
Thank you.
What was your name?
Lucy.
Lucy. I'm Milo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What was your number?
It's
Yeah, I can take your trash.
Thank you.
Alright guys, this is Future Milo and we got an update on this Lucy situation. I shot a text after this and the bubble turned green. If you know, you know.
You lying ass.
Honestly, I think this was a great attempt, and I feel like this wouldn't hurt to try out in public. It's a great first gesture to pay for someone. However, that's not a guarantee that you're actually going to get her number, or she's just going to like you back because you did it. It's only a good gesture, and that's really all it is. I could promise you don't need to do this though. If you're just a good-looking guy who she finds attractive, she'll give you her number regardless without you having to pay for anything. So stop thinking that you guys have to do this. You don't.
I can't lie, I'm tired of my lazy wife. Y'all want to see what she made me for dinner after 12 hours working straight on my feet? Look at this. She talking about dinner in the microwave. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I would absolutely crash out. Are you telling me noodles is what you're gonna get in return after working 12 hours? I'm not sure why men deal with women like this. Their standards must be higher if she's gonna be a stay-at-home wife. Yeah, and I guess a woman's perspective of a home-cooked meal is putting noodles in a microwave. Talk about a double standard.
And then let me get this right. So a man has to come in and take care of all of his problems. And all of his problems means the car note, the car insurance, his mortgage, his rent, the HOA fees, his health insurance, the dental insurance, all the little fees that he has to pay throughout, everything else, right? So he's expected to come in, pay all that, come into your world, and take over all your bills that you have been taking care of by yourself. Right? What does he get out of it?
I guess he gets only noodles in a microwave. Guys, I'm not letting that go. That's absolutely ridiculous. She is right though. If you're giving a woman the ability to become a stay-at-home wife, you better be getting things in return, or else you can just get a woman who also just works a job and you guys can split everything down the middle 50-50. But these women don't want to do any of that. They make stupid excuses like, oh, you shouldn't have to cook for that man. You're not his mother. He's a grown-up man. You don't have to do anything for him. Hey, if that's really the case, then you could pay your own bills and work your own job.
What the hell are you doing? Making you eggs? Where are the shells in there?
That's the way they're supposed to be.
Certainly not.
Well, I've never made eggs. I don't.
What the hell? Are you kidding me right now?
No. I don't eat eggs. I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Well, don't freaking eat it.
Brother,
Yeah, never mind. I'm not really sure what is worse, the noodles or this. I was like, hey, at least she's trying. But guys, she is not trying. She's trying to kill my man. Where are you guys finding these kind of women in the first place? Once again, gentlemen, have your standards higher. Girl does not know how to cook, and this is her version of cooking. Send her back to the streets, please.
why did you choose him?
Because he's hot and he has money.
Does money make a difference when you pick a guy?
Yes.
Why?
Because you get stability. You cannot be with someone that doesn't know what to do, doesn't find the business to provide the family food, the necessities. You cannot be with someone who doesn't know what does he want. You know what he wants.
That's why you chose him.
Yes.
How much does someone have to make to hit your criteria?
It's not only about quantities, just to have someone he cares for you and he gave you everything that you need at home.
When you guys have an argument and you remember, he makes a lot of money, does that make it easier for you to stay with him?
Probably, yes.
I love it. So you're saying that money sometimes makes it a lot easier in a relationship?
Yeah, money, it always makes things easier. I know it's not all about the money, but it absolutely makes the...
Listen, I'm glad she's at least telling the truth, other than what she said in the beginning about how she finds my man attractive. She clearly doesn't. And I'm not gonna say that this is cute, or this is beautiful, or this is nice because she's being honest. Not at all. This is just a business transaction. And I think he knows exactly what he's getting in return, even though he doesn't feel right about it. That's why he's keeping his mouth shut throughout the entire clip. She kind of exposed him, I'm gonna be honest. She pretty much said, I'm only with you for the money. And no man likes hearing that, even though they know it's true.
You can afford $308?
No, bro.
What do you mean? Why would I get all of this?
How would you get all this?
This is what I want to wear. This is what I want to wear.
You can go.
So you're not gonna pay for it?
Well, how much is it if you just get one hoodie? How much is one hoodie? Yeah, just one hoodie, man.
One hoodie? Man, what are you talking about? We're not only getting one hoodie. We're getting all of this. You just about to pull your credit card out.
No.
How much you got?
This only $100. I'm not doing that, bro.
All you got is $100. Why would you bring me a polo? Why would he bring me a polo? All he got is $100.
She always doing this thing.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yeah, this is not a date, this is a setup. And if I'm not mistaken, I do hear kids in the background. So is this man dating a single mother with kids? And bro is feeling obligated, like he feels embarrassed because this woman is making fun of him, calling him broke and such. Guys, these are just manipulation tactics. Any woman who results to saying this to your face doesn't really respect you, and all because you paid for her doesn't make her respect you more. You can't buy a woman's approval, so gentlemen, stop spending money on these dates like this.
I don't want this to happen. We have happily married. You know, we argue like this. I don't understand what's happening. I don't. No!
Oh, embarrassing. Listen, I'm not sure what's going on here. He clearly got dumped or broken up with, but this is not how you handle the situation. You take the rejection, you take the breakup, and you move on quietly. Don't let it seem like it bothers you, and don't make yourself embarrassed or freak out like this in public. It's just not okay.
Even with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you gonna fuck 100 niggas?
And it's not gonna count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
that's not gonna
that's
count.
different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. If you got a boyfriend, like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck with this brown right quick, but I'm gonna wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, nah, niggas don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you gotta love how she just completely shut her mouth the moment that logic was used against her. You didn't like that version, huh? Like, these women are just spewing garbage, saying anything at the top of their heads because they feel like it's smart or funny. But when it's used against them, suddenly it's just not okay.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
She's using you for your money. Let her use me for my money. Yes. Let her use me for my money.
Here, just take my balls. Just take my balls from me. Just take them. Just here you go. Take my balls.
Yep, Simp 3000, Simpasaurus, this is what this guy is. And this is just a business transaction. Once again, if you feel like you have to spend money on a woman to keep her around, she clearly doesn't like you that much.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Step a little closer.
Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, why is that man backing away? Maybe it's just for the skit or just to lighten the mood. But no woman is doing this to a man, I'm sorry.
How old are you? I'm 36. Have you ever proposed before?
Yes.
How did that turn out for you?
A woman I was dating for about 8 years. She couldn't decide what she wanted, and essentially she didn't say anything. She just got down on the floor with me and was crying.
She didn't say yes.
Didn't say yes, didn't say no. We still dated a little bit after that, but it didn't work out. Now, I've told my current girlfriend that I understand that she wants to get married one day, but I told her at the very beginning, I'll get you a ceremony, I'll get you a ring, we can go do it before, you know, your friends and family, but I'm not signing no government documents.
That's it, brother. That's the way it is, cuz.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this man decided to stay with the woman after she rejected the marriage proposal and stayed with him 3 years later on too. Like, why the hell are you even with someone when you clearly don't even see a future with them? But I do like what this man said at the end of it, which is stop signing these marriage papers because they're just business contracts with the government. It's not actually about you and your spouse sharing each other's love. It's just about you being held reliable if things were to go wrong. Have the ceremony and that's it.
Me or a 2007 Toyota Corolla?
How many miles you got on it?
I'm a virgin.
How many miles does a Toyota Corolla have on it?
I don't know, what's 60,000?
60. How many miles you got? You said you're a virgin?
Yeah.
Toyota Corolla could get me from point A to point B. A woman, I'm sorry, you can't get me from point A to point B. You get me to hell. I'm going with this.
Whoa, hell is crazy.
What?
I said hell is crazy.
I'm sorry, that's just true. Toyota.
Yeah, I feel like every single man can agree to this. First off, a car is definitely more loyal even though it breaks down once in a while. And at least it doesn't complain.
Unpopular opinion, but making fun of men's receding hairlines is not a good feminist move. Mocking men for balding, for being short or lacking muscle definition is just pointing out ways in which they don't live up to society's hyper-masculine ideals. Those ideals are part of the patriarchy's toxic messaging, coincidentally the same thing that feminism is fighting.
Why does it seem like this woman just had an epiphany about this? Like this is groundbreaking research or a realization. Everybody knew this. But I guess the feminism, making fun of a man for his height or the way he looks, is surprisingly not okay.
My boy, stay right here for me. Why did you pop your balloon?
Well, it was the fit and the glasses.
The fit. I can't see.
How is it my fault? Yeah, I don't think it's because of the glasses. They're just looking for any excuse to make fun of my man. And if you think glasses are a nick, you gotta grow up.
Where to take you on a first date? How much food do you want me to spend?
Less than $120. I don't really need anything. I can eat at Cheesecake Factory, Chili's. I can eat anywhere. Like, it's just food. Like, you could go to a taco spot, a food truck, and still have an amazing date. It's just about the connection and getting to know the person. Money shouldn't be a thing when you're going out to eat. You know, you could use that for something else, and steak is not gonna make me fall in love with you or be more interested in you. Absolutely not. That's
What's gonna make you fall in love then?
the way he acts, the way he treats, if he's opening the door, how he carries himself, how masculine he is.
So listen, I loved everything she said throughout the clip except the thing she said in the beginning. I'm not letting her slide with that. $120 and then now you're saying all of that? Applebee's, whatever these, you know, restaurants are, tacos. What kind of tacos are you getting for $120? Once again, I really like her message. She meant well, but I'm not gonna let that $120 go away like that.
Be single and pay all your bills, or be in a relationship and go 50-50. I choose single.
I'd rather be single and pay all my bills. Be single and pay all my bills. Honestly, when you with me, you gotta pay for everything. I don't have a problem with going 50-50 long as you work and clean the house and I work and cook.
Yeah, most of these women clearly suck at math. You'd really rather spend 100% of your own bills and just go 50-50. But let's all be honest here, these women will probably get pregnant from a horrible man anyways, who's not gonna be taking care of any of their bills in the first place. And they'll probably just stay single the rest of their lives.
Okay, serious question. Is there a region where men are not in their soft girl era right now? Because I fear this is becoming an epidemic.
I mean, feminists brought this kind of action, didn't they? Men and women are now equal. So why should a man have to step up anymore? This is what you guys wanted.
Please stop spending your money on these women. Taking them on dates and gifts. Trying to impress them. They don't like you. And it's a terrible financial mistake. Let me show you why.
We're just going to start off with literally a basic relationship plan. So right here, this is the line that shows what a woman will expect from you, what she will try to make you do to win her over or spend time with her, have access to her in any regard, okay? And yes, it is downward sloping. This one means attraction level, how much the woman likes you. That could be sexually, romantically, anything that is driving her to want to have access to you. So, the more a woman is attracted to you, the less she will expect from you. So, okay, maybe you didn't buy her the perfect gift that she wanted, but she's just happy you thought about her at all, okay? Or maybe, you know, you didn't spend $200 on that date like social media says you're supposed to. You only spent $50, but really she's just happy to be there, okay? So, conversely, the less a woman is attracted to you,
the more she will be expecting. In her head, she's thinking, why am I even entertaining you when I have bills, things to do, friends, you know, places to be, etc., right? So in her head, to compensate for her time, she needs something that's greater than what she would have done with it otherwise, because she didn't really like it.
This woman said everything beautifully, but let's switch up the titles of what this woman has listed above. To make things more simpler, let's just call the top alpha and the bottom beta. Men who are very attractive and get women without spending a single dollar on them are alpha men. They are very attractive, in good shape, a lot of women want them. But the men who constantly see themselves having to spend a lot of money on a woman and keep her around are beta males. They're the kind of men who feel like their looks are not going to get them by enough, so they have to pick up the slack by spending more money. However, that's not the right way to handle it either. You're better off being with a woman who actually finds you attractive and loves you who you are, rather than being with someone who you constantly feel like you have to spend money on just to see their face or keep them around your life. If you don't believe me, here's a clip of exactly what I mean.
I had a boyfriend, he was treating me right. Like, he was being so great to me. He would love me so much, pay for all my shit, like treat me like a fucking queen. You know what the fuck I did? I liked some fucking little boy. He was cute and shit. Fucking broke as fuck. And I went and started fucking with him, and I lost the right man.
There's an IG. That's why y'all need to delete Mark Zuckerberg. I'm on you. Y'all ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say it.
I lost the right man that treated me like a fucking queen for a bum man.
You see what I'm trying to say? This woman really gave up a secure man who was taking care of her bills for a man who was so-called cute. Really just proves my point exactly. If you guys don't want to get cheated on, or you guys actually want to fall in love, get with a woman who you don't have to spend money on, who you aren't taking out to fancy dates, who you aren't required to spend a lot of money shopping, and who actually loves you for just being you.
I'm in one of those are we dating the same guy groups, and this past weekend a man was posted on here, and this girl was like, is anybody seeing him? Because I've been seeing him and I really like him, whatever. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of comments, and at least 7, I counted, I got tired of counting because I was disgusted, at least 7 women in those comments were like, I've been sleeping with him with no protection, like consistently. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? And they're not saying like we're in a relationship, we're dating, we're talking. No, they're just like, we've just been seeing each other, we've just been sleeping together. That's fine. That's not my thing. But if that's your thing, that's cool. But why are we not using protection? Why are we not using protection? And one of the girls was like, oh, he the type that won't do it if you make him use protection. Like, he won't do it at all. Girl, then don't do it. What is wrong with y'all? What are we doing? I'm so serious. What are y'all doing? You need to get your rocks off. Cool, girl. Get it how you live. But at the very least, you guys, you can't be out here moving like this. All of y'all need to go get tested. Every single one of you. And to make it worse, the girl who posted the original post says she's gonna keep seeing him. She's not gonna stop. She's not done with him. None of that swayed her. I said, what's the point of us having this group if when y'all find out information about the man that you're seeing, you're not gonna leave him? Why are we even here? What is the point? We might as well dismantle it. What, y'all not listening?
Yeah, I think you guys get the point by now, but I'm just going to repeat myself once more. This is what a Chad's life is like. These women are really fighting over for the top 1% of men who just look physically good, who are very attractive. And these women do not care if they're sharing him, as long as they have a piece of him. Does that man spending money on any of these women? Absolutely not. However, he's still able to keep them around. It's not about his personality. It's not about how toxic he is or how mean he is. No. It just goes down to how physically attractive he is. I guess it does tie into that you guys should be working on yourselves. If you guys want to get someone who's really attractive or a woman who really loves you for you, go to the gym. Not everything is about money. You don't gotta get rich to get a woman. In fact, you're better off as being better looking and a woman loving you just because you look good.
So my girl threw coke in my face and she think this shit funny, so this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah, this relationship is just overall toxic. However, I do think they're gonna last a very long time.
Yara, are you going to address the scamming accusations?
This is what they're referencing. You said, quote, I know guys when they're lonely and when they don't have a good family situation, they're vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life and let them open up. And when they open up, that's when I know that I can take something from them. The woman being recorded, I guess this is you, admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability. No. One allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
No, it's not true.
Well, there's a recording of it, apparently.
But that was from like 3 years ago. I was just in a very bad place.
Wait, so it's not true, or it happened 3 years ago?
I was just going through a mental breakdown. I was going through a lot of things in life. After that, I went for therapy, and I'm in a better place now. So I didn't say those things like I mean it at all.
But what would you say to an audio recording of I know what kind of people to target? When they open up, that's when I know I can take something from them.
Yeah, this has to be illegal, guys. I mean, if it was any other industry, it would be illegal. This is essentially scamming, is it not? How is this any different than a man getting a random email saying his account has been hacked and he needs to spend a couple $1,000s to get his account back? This is the same thing. In fact, this woman should be arrested and not given a platform at all. And this is way worse than what Andrew Tate did, but yet he's banned off the platform. It doesn't make any sense.
The amount of clients that expects you to be like, ready right now, like call you 9 p.m. Are you available right now? Like, I can't believe it. No other industry do I know of where somebody expects that person to be ready like right now. Like, I don't expect my nails to be done right now. I don't expect my hair to be done right then and there. Why is this any different? I don't know.
Yeah, why are you relating your job with any other normal job out there? I'm not even sure why I called it a job. It's not a job. It's street work. Don't start comparing your lives to others when your life is clearly not normal.
When I tell you this shit had me in tears, gang. Had me in tears. Okay, her caption said girls night out, right? Motherfucker in the comments, she said, let me help you out, sis. She said, you moved the food over you too hard. I'm gonna say you gotta be from the box at the table is wild. But y'all cute though. Nigga say I don't give a fuck. We gonna make a mess with it when I get there anyway.
So if you guys were very confused about what this man is laughing about, essentially, I guess, these women are saying girls night out, but in the original image that they're eating on like some kind of box. Clearly broke as hell women. And I guess people were just photoshopping a bunch of drinks on there, or the table just changing around each time. I didn't find it that funny, I'll be honest.
Would never. Would never. A man would never. No, you would have had to do it all. Beginning to end. Plan, chairs, towels, noodles, food. Would a man remember a tablecloth?
Because a man doesn't need to remember a tablecloth. Why does that matter? These women are just so extra. And a man just wants peace, quiet, and a good drink.
I'm Kit. I am an OF creator, and I charge about $15 for each sub. Now, there's a lot of subscribers who will only subscribe if the price of the subscription is in the, like, $3 to $8 range, which is somewhat problematic, and I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, OnlyFans detected, so we don't care.
The flag that turns me on, probably when my boyfriend asked me to eat his ass. But like, it turns me on though, but like, it's a red flag because like, what guy asked me to eat his ass, you know? It's magical, bro, it's magical. Trust me, eat your guy. Promise, it's magical. I want to do like, if it was possible, I'd want to do like 6ix9ine, like eating each other. Could, but like we can't. I mean, we're gonna have to figure it out later.
Where's your dad? Where's your mom? Where is your family?
I mean, I feel like I don't have to say anything about this clip. You guys can already know what I'm gonna say. Saying it's a red flag and then also preaching to everyone to also do it. I mean, no wonder she's an absolute donut.
You were there, but why are you there by yourself? Well, I tried to find him and I couldn't. Are we on? Oh my, wow. Yes, we're on TV. Do you know what time it is, seriously?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, ladies. They're from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
New York.
in the house. Very nice. Did y'all have a good night?
Yes, we did.
It
was awesome.
It looks like it.
I got a lot of beads, and I got a grenade. Is this called a grenade?
Yes.
Yes. What exactly is in it again?
We don't know. Don't worry about
it. Don't worry about it.
Get you where you need to go. Yeah.
Well, every time somebody said "Go Birds," I ate a beignet.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously. Thank you, ladies.
You are so
Maybe I'll see you again tonight.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. New Orleans is something, isn't it?
Apparently, I wouldn't know. I was in bed
Is that
to
right?
wake up for the show.
Look how many beads I got last night.
And I won't even ask what you had to do to get those.
So I was a bit confused by the title. I'm like, where is the reporter? I really can't find her, but it turns out this man was the reporter. He definitely had some fun. This guy knows how to spit some game.
I gave birth in a river and ended up with a horrible infection, so I wanted to sue the government for having dirty waters, unsterile for giving birth in. A lot of you are wondering how that went. Unfortunately, we were not able to sue the government. We didn't leave empty-handed. We were actually able to sue our baby for $12 million. I did not consent to the near-death experience, and I got justice.
I'm not even sure how you're able to sue a baby for $12 million. Someone fact check this clip, please. But if this woman was able to, congrats to her for exploiting the system. That's absolutely insane.
When it comes to dating a man, what would be an age range for you?
33 to like 36.
Would you date someone married?
Absolutely not.
Do you have a preference when it comes to race?
My race, so black guys.
Minimum height requirement for you?
5'8" and up.
Would you date someone obese?
Not on purpose.
What does that mean? And what would a minimum salary be?
A year? $500K.
Like $500,000?
Yes.
Damn. Oh my God.
I'm delusional?
It says here you have a 0% chance of finding someone.
Wow, that's horrible.
And it also says you don't belong on this planet.
What is this? What app is this? This is so mean.
Yeah, do these ladies really not understand how much 500K is? Like, she was doing so great until she said that number. Everything else was pretty realistic. It's a rough take, but I'll say any woman who asks for that amount of money isn't dating you for love, that's for sure.
At the end of the day, women can trust a bear to be a bear, but can't trust a human man to be humane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That is the deepest thing I've probably heard in regards to this whole debate.
We can trust a bear to be a bear, but we can't trust a man to be humane.
Yeah.
How freaking depressing.
If a woman truly feels this way about not knowing how a man is going to act, why do you guys go out in public? Why not just lock the doors and never step outside and being scared of any man actually interacting with you? But these women are liars and they like to act like this is deep. It's not. You guys are just idiots.
So I'm 26 years old, almost 27, and I have never been in a serious relationship. Never had a boyfriend, never been married. Even both my proms, I went to both of my proms by myself. I was never asked out, you know, on a date to prom or anything like that. And this could be a red flag about me, but it just was never the right time. I just have never had anything go past the talking stage. It's just been like guys who either just didn't want to commit to me or it just didn't work out. So yeah, like even getting asked out on a date, like I haven't, like until recently, like I've never been asked out on a date before. For a while, I used to be upset about it because I was like, I feel like I'm missing out on something because, you know, I never really experienced the whole like being in a relationship, and it's just a portion of my life that I supplement with friends and other things. My whole life I have been single. I've never experienced the feeling of being in a relationship, having a boyfriend. I remember I talked about this when I was 19 and now I'm almost 27 talking about it. The situation still hasn't changed. So it's kind of good because it scares off people that aren't serious about me. But I do wonder sometimes like what it would be like to have a boyfriend. Like, I don't know, like I've never experienced it.
So personally guys, I'm not gonna get deceived by this clip, and I don't want you guys to either. Because when a woman sounds like this, it honestly could sound like a green flag. Like, wow, she never had someone she fell in love with before. Wow, this is definitely wifey material, but it doesn't mean she never had a past. She most likely did. And I don't want to make any huge assumptions, but there's probably a body count. And this may be a crazy take, but I would rather have a woman be in a relationship with one body than single with like 15. But leave your comments about what you guys think.
Men anymore, you don't feed ladies. I'm still a lady. Maybe a lady of the night, but a lady.
I feed ladies that I'm interested in.
So you're not interested in me. I was being too nice. I could talk like a New York, I can get like that, but I'm trying to keep it cute. So you can pay me.
I'm not paying you. That's out the window. I don't even know who you are.
Who raised you?
What?
Who raised you? Your mother be proud of you right now?
Would your mother be proud of you?
You tucked his shirt in. Every girl out here knows what that means. That means you're ready.
Oh, nah, you crazy as hell.
Signal like a Batman signal.
Oh, I'm untuck my. What you got to know, like your tricks? How they know?
I just follow them.
You just follow them? So this is what you be doing. It's not new to you.
Yeah, you're not special.
I know I'm not special. I don't even want to be special to you. Yeah, I'm never gonna be special to you. This ends here.
So you just get free content and I get nothing.
Absolutely, You followed me. If anything, I feel the type of way.
You feel the type of way.
Cause you followed me. I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is this woman doing what I think she's doing, begging for street work? Is this really how hard it is out here? And I'm glad, by the way, that a lot of these men are not really interacting with women like this, and she's actually going around begging for it, even when her face is straight up on camera. She's not even trying to be shy about it. Gentlemen, keep doing what you're doing. And stop paying women like this who you guys are finding in the street. Let her keep begging, I guess, until she finds a real job.
Several days later.
Yeah, this man's gonna be having a laughterless night the entire night. Yeah, come on, no man likes being used up for his food or for his money. And to be honest, I really don't blame him for walking away. But that does wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch the videos so you guys see the top screen. It does much know a lot. And see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.